I just recorded a 13-minute review of Prisoners of the Ghostland, and somehow the audio was completely fucked up, even though I went through every single step of all the new shit that I do. Airplane mode, made sure I reset the mic, turned off all the fans, everything. The audio was completely useless, every single second of it. So as usual, I have no idea what the fuck happened, and I'm angry because I hated this film, and I just talked about it for 13 minutes, having not wanted to talk about it for a second. Kaylee and I were so not into it. I asked her 1,000 times throughout the movie and after the movie if she could explain a goddamn thing to me, and she couldn't. I couldn't. I didn't understand the motivations of anybody. I didn't understand the story at all. It never made any sense. No characters made any sense. Nothing ever made any sense. And even outside of that whole idea of like, well, fuck it. It's supposed to be this gonzo experience. Everything's supposed to be chaotic and wild. None of the other stuff worked for me otherwise. I could only say good about the set designs. That was pretty cool. I thought Nicolas Cage was terrible. I thought Bill Moseley was terrible. And I'm used to those guys being eccentric and over the top and whatever. But fuck, this movie made no goddamn sense. And everything was anticlimactic for me. And I'm not going to spend another 13 fucking minutes reviewing this thing. I'm just not going to do it. So it is what it is with this review. It's a bummer. I thought I made some pretty good points within the review, but really, if I break it down to a couple minutes here, really that's all I said. The film makes no fucking sense, and even if you take away from the whole story and you go in just for an experience, it doesn't work for that either. I watched a bunch of other reviews and a lot of people loved it, and I really don't understand that at all, but good. I'm glad people are enjoying this. I don't get it at all. Not a recommendation from me in the fucking slightest. I thought this was terrible. So let me know what you think. Adios.